From the capital, the station is now the ultimate power in the universe, baby. Overview Radio bring you Overview Podcast. With the overviewers, most importantly. Flazer, the only DJ who can rap, is alongside me as always, man. What's poppin', my nigga?
Easy chilling. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
Who doing Namasapa?
Man, Chief Ghost is behind the lens as always. Are you there, papi? 100%. You know how it goes. Yeah. Yeah, man. This is a very special episode, man. We are joined by none other than Dabilo Moses.
Is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Yeah, man. She's okay. Like I have to say this right. She's former Miss Supernatural Botswana,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
2020 what?
The first ever.
The first ever,
Botswana, 2023.
2023. Yeah. So like remote 2024 now. You no longer.
No, I gave it away in April.
Yeah, in April.
Yeah.
To what's her name again? Hey man, I gonna like dog. I have this thing of messing up their names and all that. From there, what's her name
I
again?
gave it away to the ever gorgeous, ever smiling Miss Leah Kuma Barovitsi.
Okay, yeah, Miss Leah Kumo
Barovitsi.
Barovitsi. Okay, yeah. So you drive Flazer who cool that Flazer. Wait, have a
Malele sero la go lebala mai.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the show, Dabilo.
Thank you so much for having me.
Are you good, man? Are you good? Like, how you doing?
Man, I don't even know where to start. There's a lot of emotions that are going through, a lot of things aren't settled.
Yeah.
So I don't think it's fair for me to say I'm okay when I know that I'm not okay. However, I will be okay.
Yeah. When was the last time you cried?
This morning?
This morning.
I cried this morning.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
why? What happened?
There's a lot going on, and anything and everything that has to deal with bullying and character assassination really hits me hard. So I've been going through a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, well, guys, as you already know, I mean, like, she's the whatever that she's going through with Miss Botswana and all that, like, that's the hottest topic at the moment and all that. So with her, like, it's going to be a bit different. Stuff like that. So and all that. Yeah, like, let's get to what is going on and all that. Yeah, at the moment. Yeah, what's going on, David? I remember last week, everyone was surprised that you didn't make the cut into Miss Top 30. Yeah, Miss Botswana and all that. Yeah, and then Ko Majiteng followed the statement that's a Miss Botswana, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Tell us about it. Take us through that.
Okay, so let me correct you a bit. I made it to top 30, however, I didn't make it to top
Yeah,
25, right?
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't. Is it safe to say last week? 2 days
Yeah,
ago?
yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's been
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah, last week.
So I joined Miss Botswana, and my journey ended at top 25, like I've been saying. So what happened is we went on boot camp, and they took all of our devices, including our phones.
Okay.
Right? Yes. So what I had,
Which is normal, right? Or what?
It's normal in some organizations, and others it's not.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
they'll
yeah,
rather
yeah.
take it during the day, and then they'll give it back to you after working hours. Yeah, after we are done with all of the sessions, then they give it back.
Yeah, but this time around,
It was quite different. They had it for the whole time, boot camp.
how long was that?
The boot camp was supposed to be 6 days. However, I left on Thursday. Then that's 5 days for me.
Okay.
Yes.
Without your phone.
Without my phone. So this
Like you left without your phone.
no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this goes to show that I wasn't aware of the support that Botswana giving me during the boot camp. I wasn't aware of how people were commenting and whatever that is. I wasn't aware. I get
Yeah.
goes to show again that when Miss Botswana chose to release their status, the statement,
Yeah.
ke ne ke sa bona, ke ne ke see you.
Okay.
I could have responded better and sooner and said, guys, sala ke tlogetse before they released theirs. So they beat me to it because they had my phone.
Okay, yeah. Re go tsene ganong. Yeah. Tswelela the boot camp, yeah, without the phone and all
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
so day one, I'll start with the day I do audition, Gaborone auditions, right?
Yeah.
When I walked in, a few ladies thought that I am part of the crew, I'm part of the management. So they stood up and came they were so happy to see me. They gave me the love, they shared how they really love me, and I inspire them, right? The moment I went to sit down on the registry table to register, or I'm coming as a contestant, right? The mood changed in the room. right? I thought maybe it was all in my head, but it was quite evident that it wasn't on day one of boot camp. Day one of boot camp, I think the ladies wanted me to become a mother and share every single thing, including my strategy with them. You understand? And that should never ever happen because this is a competition.
Yeah.
Ga ke re ke tlhoke botho, ga ke re ke ba kgakgalele, but let's know that this is a competition.
Yeah.
I can help you. I can help you. I can help you with my experience. I'll give you an overview of my experience. Ke sa hitle sepe. But as far as my strategy is concerned, I will not share. After I made it clear, that was day one of boot camp. The following day, leading us to day two,
Wait,
I noticed it.
can I before you carry on? You saying that they needed you to overshare,
They wanted me to overshare, even my strategy,
but even though all compete,
even though I'm a competitor.
so like they needed you to share with the whole team.
No, not the
With-
whole team.
yeah,
Right
with
now, I'm talking
them.
about the top 30.
Keragon, yeah.
Yes.
Like they needed you to share whatever you knew with the contestants.
I get it. No, wait.
Okay.
I come in as a contestant. I'm talking to the contestants, not the management at this point.
Okay.
Management ha wana ho tsena nteng gone yana.
Yeah.
Bantse ko ke rena as banyana ra
Okay.
bua.
Yeah.
Right? And during those conversations, they expect me to go overboard, including my strategy, and I can't.
Like
And-
who's they here?
No, I can't mention names, but when
But contestants or
contestants.
Okay, contestants.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
as soon as I told them that I can only share from here to there, further than that I can't, the mood started to change.
So like what you're saying is that contestants expected you to overshare.
And they took offense from me not
Eh,
oversharing.
okay,
That is the
okay, yeah.
that is where the problem started.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So what happened is, as the day Monday, when Monday progressed, I started feeling a few shifts in the mood, in the atmosphere, really. Wa ntlhaloganya? Mo e leng gore ne re ke tsena, ha ke nna na hatse, wena o ntse ho. No ka se go tshabe go bua ka nna ke le teng. I'll give you what happened verbatim. So what happened is, ke a tsena ke nna hatse, this lady that I won't mention now, but if push come to shove, I'll name the names.
The contestant.
We are going to contestants. We
Okay,
haven't
okay,
gotten to
okay.
management.
Yeah,
When we get to
contestants.
management, I'll highlight that.
Okay, yeah,
management.
yeah.
So this lady looks at me. Bama group. This lady looks at me and she's like, "Kanto ngo batlang go nehan." I mean, you've won before, so batla eng. O mo nga ba botsa kanta ha wina koloi. Havali. You understand? I kept quiet. And for me, I was like, ke drama banyana. Maybe they're trying to start to make me a rival. I don't understand, but it's okay. It's a competition. I didn't expect it to be this easy. It's okay. As the following day came in, I noticed horing. Kana we start the gym sessions. Ratana ko gymming ra gym go sharp, but how do you medisa? Again, I thought it was all in my head. I kept quiet. I ignored. I kept on to really pay attention to the details. During breakfast, I get 2 tables. Still, there's no communication from the other girls. I'd say something and they'd just confirm what I said and not really pay attention to what I said. That, right? Me again, I thought, maybe I did something wrong. However, it's only day 2. Right? No problem. As the day progressed, in some sports, right?
Okay, yeah,
When
yeah.
I walked in,
Like the contestants.
the contestants,
All of them.
all of them.
Was this only happening to you? Kana no gona le like the group nyana or no na re skimar le free ya na harrapi o kana.
The group need thing, but when they get dissolved, when the greater number is on one side,
Yeah, no
because
doubt,
why
so.
would you want to stay with a minority? It doesn't really make sense. They were there, but had the favorite lady ante go gongwe ba nna le ene. You understand? Yes. So I noticed what like and I knew something is wrong. At this point, I knew what I'm no longer crazy. What I am feeling is what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. From that moment, I kept things to myself. I didn't even talk to most ladies because I didn't know what to say. I didn't know where to start. There's something that's going on. I kept quiet. And then we went for our evaluation sessions with management. We have nothing to complain about you. However, we've realized that you are withdrawing from the competition. during their confessionals, that thing really hurt me because and then look like some matla. It doesn't really make sense. You understand? So I'd rather keep to myself. He who wants to talk to me shall come to me. I kept quiet and I told them that I know what you're talking about. This is what happened. This day one of the confessionals. But Mabut kept in day 2. I tell them, okay, fine. I've been experiencing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think withdraw. And me being me, I thought they would address it then there, but they didn't. Went back to camp. Saw the treatment. I kept quiet. Wednesday, I can see some like with a few ladies. Some lady, I can still name her as well. She comes. She says, "Kante Dabilo we rambat." I'm like, "Ki rambat horaya."
Still a contestant.
Still a contestant.
Okay.
Mind you, I'm in the dark. She says to me, people are complaining about you. And I'm like, what are they complaining about? Because I haven't really had much conversations with most of the ladies here. Yeah. She's like, why Leila? She tried talking to you and then you didn't respond. So you literally disconfirmed her. 1, I was like, okay. 2, she came to you and said, "Hi Dabilo, do you remember me?" And you said, "No, you don't remember her." She said, like verbatim, she said, "Are mekana no jaja mabontle when I get I know what you're talking about. We had this conversation, but let me listen to you. She says, "Are no jaja mabontle and I'm like, she said she had a picture with you. And I was like, oh, I remember that. However, I don't remember her face. Because had I remembered it, So this lady, like, she's a gorgeous lady. She's taking offense that I can't remember our encounter. And now she's making it seem as if I'm not giving her attention. Ibila making it seem as if harizani. You understand? When I tell you that these complaints that were lodged against me were news to me. I find them very weak, if I'm being honest. Because it's a competition. I'd understand. I'd understand. But for you to feel I mean, there are 29 ladies there that it's only day 3. 29 ladies. It doesn't really make sense. For me to understand, there's a competition. I always say to myself, get to know your competitors. Because for me, they're competition. Up until I know them very well, I can say they possess something that I don't have. You understand? It doesn't really make sense that we are still day 3 into the competition and I'm getting these comments, right? For no, I broke down. I broke down because, 1, I'm the one who's being disconfirmed. I'm the one that expectations. They know me from social media. But they don't know me yet. They're robbing me a chance to connect and know them well. They're also robbing others the chance to connect and know me well because at some point, like I said, because someone like who withdraw. I knew what if I'm going to withdraw, it's going to kill my game plan. Because you understand? I broke down and a few ladies, thank God that they were there. They took me to some spot. And when we got there, the same ladies, when this lady was telling me, the same ladies ba ne re ba tlogela ho ra gona kwana re lela e ba sala ba ntshaba gape o mongwe na bua gore a rokile a bua le nna e be ke mo lebeke gore when I tell you that these complaints that are being lodged against me they're not because one of them the one o tlileng go nna ka dikgang o na sala le bone
okay
ga ke sna ke emela ba nthare me kana ba sa le ba go tshotla looks like there are more ladies coming against you. Coming against me with what when I hardly speak to these ladies.
Can I ask you something?
Let me tell you how much of a threat am I that when you're going to doubt yourself. It doesn't really make sense. If anything, if you feel that I'm a threat, come sit down with me. At least that is my strategy. Come sit down with me. I get, hey, you inspire me here, 1, 2, 3. Kira ya. Me being me, I'll share with you because I love competition. I walk in the park. That's why I can a mother at the get-go. I cannot be a mother in a competition. However, I'll be me, as authentic as I am, loving and do what I can do in my capabilities.
Yeah, can I ask you 2 or 3 questions?
Okay.
I don't know, this competitions, like the beauty contest and all that, the hostility that you are describing, I mean, you are a former Miss Supernatural,
Yeah.
Botswana and all that.
Yeah.
Is it always there? I mean, like, with your experience,
Yeah.
like, hostility with it, like, is it something that is expected, or with Miss Botswana this time around, like, it's totally off the radar?
Hostility is always there because
Okay.
remember, there's a life-changing moment. There's a
Okay,
life-changing crown. So everybody wants it.
Okay.
People have worked hard for this moment.
All
So you
right.
come in and you are so and so, they feel like there's a threat. There is going to be hostility. But I'll tell you one thing. From the ladies, I expected them to be hostile, to come with different strategies. But from management, it really showed me how unprofessional that they can be. Because there's no way I can come. Day one, I sensed this.
Yeah.
Day two, confessionals,
Yeah.
one-on-one with the management. I told them, the reason why you're noticing I'm withdrawing, it's because of these reasons. They didn't even say anything. They said, it's okay, Rahul. They didn't even respond to that.
Yeah.
Right? I walked away. I went through what I went through. I still went back to them. Like I said, I can still name who I talked to. I went back to them and I told them,
The management.
the management.
Yeah.
They dismissed me. Bantabare, some have breakfast, where are they? Did they try to talk to me? When I tell can I get management I feel but I could see that this is really ruining my game. But most importantly, I am not happy. I cried myself to sleep. If these ladies really have setu, they'll tell you, those that I shared the rooms with, they'll tell you what I barely slept. Yeah. Because I can't cry in public, because if I do, it gives the other ladies confirmation, or rather the strength to say we got here. You understand? So the only time that I had to myself, obviously that wasn't fully to myself, was when I was with my roommate. So you can imagine roommate
Where's your roommate now? Like, did she make it into the top?
We changed rooms twice.
Okay.
3 of them made it to the next stage.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So Joey, let me also emphasize this.
Yeah.
Guys, I fought so hard for Even I won't sit here and say I wanted any special treatment. All I wanted was, since management the area, they're so professional and they're there to empower the girl child. If I come to you complaining, don't want me to beg for your attention, because how and also, if you can listen to me when I've been complaining multiple times, why do you listen to that one particular girl that complains once and cries there and there on the spot? That's super unfair. And do you even know what that does to somebody's mental health?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we get to extend the conversation on the management part now, from start of the conversation to where we are now, what I'm understanding is that, like, the genesis, everything was the attitude from the contestants
And
What,
the
like, when
management.
and the management together. So, like, really allowed, I mean, like, they you were a threat.
I'd like to believe so, because
Like
because like I'm saying to you, Joey, ga gona molato o motona when re ke utlile go ke o irile ine ile gona na bile motho ha ka re le bua tshele phatlalela ngo. I understand, because ha gona kgang e tona ha eyo ha kwa ngela re ha ke go bisi. Who am I to you?
Were you unwanted?
I felt super unwanted.
Like,
I
by
felt
everyone?
super unplaced. Yeah.
What do you think might be the reason? I mean, like, threat. I mean, okay, like, for contestants, that we understand. For management, they're like, what would you think the reason would be?
I don't know, but if I am set to assume, I would say that they wanted whoever. Ghana, sometimes, I think one thing that kills our organizations or any firm, we put our emotions more than professionalism. So I'd say maybe they wanted somebody else over me, of which I understand. It's okay. It's theirs.
Like, was there someone who got, like, maybe, like, is a favorite kind of
There is. There is. Like I said previously, I love competition. Give me competition, then I'll thrive and show you who I am.
Yeah.
They had that favorite. Not favorites. Favorite.
Oh,
And the ladies that are there, Baba Yang Khosala, they know. It's only that they're just hoping that things will take a different turn of events. But they know, they're not happy. Like, a lot of us cried. And also I also tell you, any of the ladies will stand out and say, Dabilo is right. You know why?
Why?
They're fighting for the crown. And they're hoping that they're going to get it. So whatever they're told to say or whatever they feel or deem to be ethical, not ethical, because it's not ethical clearly, whatever that they feel like they should do to make sure that they're a step closer to the crown, they're going to do it.
So you feel like these, you're in a competition, it's rigged. Like,
It's super rigged. Before I answer that,
So like Miss Botswana is rigged.
let me tell you.
Yeah.
Before I answer that, I get. They know gore go wina, ma.
Already, like at the stage.
They
Basta ba
know.
itse gore wa wina, ma.
I can actually prove it.
How?
Gore ba itse gore go wina, ma.
Like how are you going to prove it?
I won't name.
Hey.
Let me show you something. Where's my
Okay.
phone?
Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, Rathahala, non Rapahana.
Re batla go di kenela.
Before I do this, I get. Botswana, please understand something.
Yeah.
Ga ise ko ke re ke alla gore ke ntshitswe kana ke mo top 25.
Yeah.
Maybe I met a set of girls that were quite intelligent than me, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I get it. But ebile whatever criteria that they were using to judge us, ga ke itse. They've never shared that criteria with us. You understand? And goniana se ke sellelang ke gore Stlhako se balla moradi wa sone. Ke utlwile botlhoko ba sone.
Yeah.
Before eviction, that was Thursday around 9 a.m. I communicated with one member of management. I told them, I am quitting from this competition. They reassured me, they will what? They will come sit down with me and hear my story. They never did. They then reassured me again, anything that goes on in this competition, they will set a proper investigation. That's what they said. Okay, not what they said, what she said. I kept quiet.
Yeah.
I went back upstairs, read the room again. A few hours later, I was like, this is not it. Went back to them again. Not maybe lacing a few hours later. An hour later, I went back to them again. If you think that I'm bluffing, I'll name your name. I
Try.
I went to this lady. I told her, we've had the previous conversation. When I told you to quit and you reassured me that you will work on it. However, I don't see these things. So I am saying, I'm asking for a self-exit. She said to me, eviction. We will share during eviction. That is why I was there. Even had I known what about in that red box. There was a red box. There was a box. It decides your fate. If it's green, you are saved. If it's red, you are not saved.
Yeah.
So now I'm expecting obviously, and then afterwards, I get once into boxing. Expectation, red box, because I asked for self-exit. The next expectation, I stand and wait to hear them say, Dabilo asked for a self-exit. They didn't. Goes to show how they are very strategic and plotting. So going mogoring, did they know who the winner was? They knew. Like go once. Oscar babuya maina batho. Maina batho kho.
Relax.
I go
Relax, Anto.
Wow.
and I cannot do komoteo. If it means legal route, then we shall.
Yeah, no.
No, definitely. Kape, we have your back.
Thank you so much. You see how ethical things should be?
Yeah, well.
You know what? When you keep on showing people how weak you are, it really.
Yeah.
So let me open this for you.
Yeah.
You see this?
Yeah, like this person,
Yes.
like this name, Ki.
I'll tell you.
Okay, yeah.
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 He tried calling me. I ignored.
Yeah.
You can just read it out loud.
Okay. Who's this? Like, who's the high? It's him or you?
The high is me.
Oh, okay, it's
He
you.
is here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. This guy. Okay. Yeah. This person tried calling. Dabilo didn't answer, and then she replied with a hi. A couple of minutes later, and the person says, "What text? Why did you pull out my girl, my friend? I still say I hope you emotionally recover from all of this, and please do remember, as your friend, I would never in my life destroy your dreams in any given situation, never." In capital letters. I'm sorry my name had to be used as an escape route in validating why you're not wanted by the management. My words still stand firm and clear. I was not aware of anything. Hard.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I then had a call with this particular person. I recorded the call, by the way.
Okay.
Ke tla le release of Ninyan.
I know, like, I read it.
No.
Okay.
Can I re gas?
Hey,
No, I
read
read
it.
I get it.
No, not now. No, not now.
I read it. I get like voice out there, like, and stuff like that. Hey.
No, ba khwitse.
No, like, no, we're going to edit the voice.
You see, this person, like, I called them. When I called them,
Yeah, like the very same person.
yeah,
Yeah.
it was 7 minutes call. I get it. You know what a calls can be retrieved. I get.
Yeah.
Let me show you the longest one that we had.
Yeah.
The longest call that we had, it was him trying to explain to me what they said about him. Which I'll share again. It's not true. So now like a sponsor, bam pua pua, ha se nnete. Wa ntlhaloganya?
Yeah.
Please hold on.
So like this person king, you contestant, they're gonna get
I'll
part
tell
of the
you.
management. Okay.
Let me find the 12 minutes one.
All right.
And then I'll tell. Yeah.
No, I get no more get code. You gonna
Yeah,
to
Lincoln.
make sure.
Agent 41.
But most of the I will tell you.
La rumula. What's here? Actually, it's 22 minutes. 22 minutes of somebody trying to explain to me as a friend
Yeah.
that Tsala.
22 minutes.
During our session wasn't true. The message that he sent to WhatsApp was follow up because more calling I think I think he could pick one. So he had to send something to try what? To try really like lock it in. I didn't.
Yeah.
So what happened is we had a makeup session. We had somebody come in. I get ruta. Before Atsena, they had a meeting with him. They told him that you have a favorite here. Or rather you have favorites here. I get. So Oscar Baba fa any I get. No problem. They walked in. So the competition in there's a makeup artist and the client times what? Times 10, meaning there are 5 groups. I get. We did our makeup session. We then did our competition. I get. During when we were waiting for results, I get. The management and this guy, they kept on batting but you could see what Balola saying. I thought, I kept quiet. I get. I was part of the top 5, by the way. And then they stated the top 2 winners. It's okay. It's a competition. I get a sip, and I'm like, okay, fine. As long as I really tried my best and I'm in top 5, it's okay. No problem. I get. And this particular person was the first ever person to come about their expertise about management. They were super comfortable. And in the conversation, I could see what
management or like how many people? 1 person, 2 people, or what?
3 people.
3 people.
Yes. So
Genders?
all of them are ladies.
Okay, yeah.
And you can see what I kept quiet. When I was approaching the last approach, when I was approaching one person more management thing, I get. She told me that our guest had a few unpleasant things to talk about you and your character. How then does a guest get too comfortable to share my character with you? I mean, there are 29 other ladies. Why me? It's okay. So what they said is, so they didn't even go into details. Oh, by the way, there are 4 more ladies that are complaining about you. You are telling me this when I come to you to try to get your attention to come and talk to me. But when you find things to say, I get.
Yeah.
So essentially, this guy, after they chose their top 1 and 2, they went out. Number 1 ya rona.
Number 1 is management.
Management already has number 1.
Yeah, boy.
I get that number 1.
You know, we Miss Botswana. You know, like whoever is right, you
can imagine it's only day 3 into the competition, and we still have 3 months, 3 more months ahead of us. You already have a winner.
It's crazy.
This is crazy, man. This is.
Korlo na hela in a way, lady porn. La dirisiwa
Like,
no.
yeah.
So,
You know,
so
it's like how FIFA knows that no, Messi is going to win the 2022 World Cup.
Yeah.
Argentina are already penalty.
Yeah. yeah.
Like
So
that's just how it is.
the number one winning Bam Matla. I get. Almost top 2. She's in top 2. She didn't get number 1. She got number 2. However, the gifts and the appreciation is still the same. But they wanted her to be number 1. You can then imagine of us that work so hard. When I tell you, I said a few things, like a lot of things aside. Since I left Miss Botswana 2021 to prepare for this moment, the same moment that they're really ruining it for me. You can imagine how painful it is. I get I'm top 1 or top 2 while I was deserving. I get. And then number 1 is India number 2, but she's saying what's edit. Like it's edit to like how what I said now is the recording that you're going to listen to. And this person is willing to come out. And there are more ladies that are saying, we've been robbed, we've been hurt, we've been really like embarrassed by these organizations. But most importantly, Miss Botswana. I mean, we've had ladies, but the first step they did it. But and then when not touch shorter. We even had our own Miss Botswana, the current one. I think it was early this year or late mid this year. She complained. We saw her go mela ditlhoko. Ga nya teng ena team itimetse eng. We can still name names. There are more ladies that were queens in Botswana as Miss Botswanas. I get rather wanted to commit suicide because of the treatment that they're getting. I can name. But if you read Botswana, if you keep yourself up to date, got pageantry news just as much as you keep yourself up to date, got politics, you know what I'm talking about.
So, like, are you saying Miss Botswana is hostile towards the ladies?
I wouldn't say it's hostile towards them, but I'll speak about me.
And the ones that you know about.
And those that I know about, okay. They are hostile. They are hostile. That's why I had to pull out. That's why I think one thing that I need to emphasize is that I'm top 25. Even though I know how prepared I was, how like hungry I was for that moment. It's okay. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's a competition. However, don't try to assassinate my character because I worked so hard to build this brand that you see. You understand? And when I released the statement, my supporters were asking me, because we know you can perform better.
Yeah.
You understand? I released it, I think it was an hour after Miss Botswana released theirs. 2 reasons. I could have released mine earlier, but they didn't allow me to because they had my phone.
Because for me, like, I was actually going to ask you this. What happened is that, okay, like from what I've seen, I'm hardly on social media, but like you are not.
I didn't say it earlier.
No, like into top 30, right? And then afterwards, I think went out to, and then once a statement or
yes.
like you dropped out.
And in that hour,
you voluntarily dropped out.
Yes, and in that hour, right?
Hey.
It was me waiting for my phone.
Oh.
Once I got my phone, I looked at it, I read it. Okay. I then consulted my legal assistant. I talked to my team. I had a team. That's how prepared I was. Talked to them, and they said to me, "Wait, because after announcing, I had hoped that Dabilo self-exited. I thought so. We thought so.
Yeah, because
when they didn't respond, that's when I released mine. And it's I wanted to like ruin the brand or say no. Yes.
Yeah, because like it raised eyebrows. Or why wait for the top 30 to be plugged and then go and like why didn't you say it earlier? But now you're explaining it. Okay, it makes sense. So like they had your phone.
All of our phones were with management since the first day we set our feet. More camping. What's ID phone?
This thing, like this final top 30 and 25 thing. Iragala le boot camp.
Final what?
Top like how top what.
So
you guys were on boot camp.
We were in boot camp. So
the
like
activities
that we
last week like how publicize you on social media. This is the final what you guys on boot camp.
We were in boot camp.
Okay.
Hey, I do believe that my followers know how interactive I am. If at all, and people comment and share. I comment. I appreciate. I react. You understand? Goes to show they had our phones the whole time.
Okay,
I wasn't
kindly go to your
aware what
statement.
trend and I didn't even know.
Yeah. Kindly go to your
That's my
statement so that
statement.
okay, yeah. This is Dabilo Moses' statement. Withdrawal from Miss Botswana 2025. After careful consideration, I have decided to withdraw from Miss Botswana. I have encountered a situation that does not align with my personal values or the integrity of my brand. What are these? Like,
Yeah.
organize there more to it.
There's more. I mean, you
Like-
can only speak so much, but
I believe that a competitive environment should foster respect, creativity, and professionalism. And recent experiences have made it clear that this is no longer the case. There was no respect from
there was no respect
Fellow
from the management. There was also no respect from the contestants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Additionally, it has become apparent that the values and principles upheld by this journey do not align with the mission and vision I strive to promote through my work. As someone committed to upholding a standard of dignity, fairness, and respect in all aspects of my professional life, I feel it's no longer in my best interest nor in the interest of my audience to continue participating in this competition, which is meant to empower women. I hope that this decision will serve as an opportunity for reflection and positive change from the relevant organization. Thank you to those who have supported me along the way, and I remain committed to pursuing opportunities that reflect my values and contribute positively to my field. Can you please go to the Miss Botswana statement, like after yours? Okay.
And also, why would I lie on a public platform? Why? When I know what lies have
Can you
short
please,
legs.
highlight it again.
You're not the first person to complain about
I'm not.
Yeah.
Miss Botswana 2025 Top 20, one step closer to the crown. Statement from Miss Botswana. We extend our heartfelt appreciation to all the remarkable ladies who participated in the Miss Botswana 2025 bootcamp. Each of you demonstrated exceptional grace, strength, and dedication, embodying the true spirit of a queen.
Oh.
We would like to clarify that all 10 contestants were evicted from the competition at the end of the first bootcamp. All 10 contestants will include you.
Yeah.
According to the statement.
Yeah.
10 contestants were evicted over a two-stage process of 5 contestants. Two-stage process
like every
as
stage had
5
five.
contestants were evicted on Tuesday, the 26th of November 2024, and the other 5 contestants were evicted on the 28th of November 2024. In bold, no contestants quit or withdrew from the competition before the conclusion of the process. Yeah, that's Miss
Yeah.
Botswana.
And as it is, we are now questioning credibility.
So, like, what they're saying, in other words, is that what Dabilo is saying, she's lying.
Yeah.
Like, that's what Miss Botswana is saying.
Yeah, and also tell me, there's somewhere Harvard Lenteng Are, we strive to empower women. I get the same management in their own personal accounts. I still have proof, by the way. They went, what are you saying? Maybe people are mocking me and they're laughing at it. What kind of empowerment is that?
Yeah.
A whole person who's in management finds it fit to entertain and breed such. It doesn't really make sense. Is it ethical? It's not.
The evictions were part of the structured and fair selection process by our esteemed panel of judges based on performance, character, and merit. Is it true?
I don't know. Because
Who
I
were
get
the
them more
judges?
top 25. Because I can say the criteria of judging.
Yeah.
Maybe the ladies were good. It's okay. It's okay. But don't associate my character. I quit.
Who were the judges? Like, are they part of Miss Botswana management? Like they were outsourced from outside?
External judges. They do everything.
In-house?
In-house. And also tell me.
No, okay.
Such things.
Judges should be taken outside. What they know. Boot camp, come judge these kids here. And then, hey. Yeah, no, I look what judge about within
Yeah.
Miss Botswana. Last year, like all the time.
Like the judges I get externally, they only introduced finale.
Yeah.
But judges are in when the marks should become cumulative. I get to
The whole process.
Yeah, I want to so. Like a winner, the final, Botswana Saga, the Korea accumulated. You have lost.
That's why I get a I think Botswana genuinely missing the mark. I don't know how many times I said this. I get the judging criteria. I get my marks. I get the other ladies in the Botswana. I get, but now I am saying, say things the way they should be said because they didn't happen the way that you are saying happened. And this thing, and it really hurts, man, having to see these organizations because they know how to bua. It doesn't really make sense. It hurts. There's somebody out there who had a dream, like dream years and let me tell you something, because they lack professionalism. That's why they be Miss World. You understand? And I do believe Lesego ene, you can see through her eyes.
Who's
Lesego Chombo?
Okay, yeah.
You can see what when she means business.
Yeah.
Like she means business. So so whatever yes ma'am, yes but you can. You can't be controlled. Otherwise you're not being authentic. By the time more management thing I get because it's about how it's not come saying, relax because you're getting what freedom that you didn't even have. You see, you relax and say, let me just live in the moment because I'm paying not wrong.
At Miss World Botswana, we uphold the highest standards of respect, fairness, and integrity against the Dabilo statement. But like they made sure that they go against your statement.
And the funny thing is, why would you highlight the part you're in? No contestant withdrew. Instead of highlighting what really makes you as a brand, highlight these these words.
Yeah. All participants were treated with the utmost dignity and care, ensuring a positive and empowering environment for every individual. We categorically affirm that no harm, malicious actions, or unfair treatment were brought upon any contestant, including those who did not advance further in the competition. As an organization, we have avenues where contestants are able to report any form of abuse by staff and fellow contestants.
I followed it.
So? You followed it?
I couldn't take it.
And they didn't say anything?
They didn't.
Like they didn't
I
respond?
complained. Let me tell you something again. We have something called diary sessions. I get there are two camera operators.
Yeah, like Big Brother.
Yeah, something like that. I get, and then in all of those ones, I get. In all of my confessionals, I had one lady from the team being there consistently. I vented out. She was there. The videos are there. Share those 5 confessionals that I had Miss Botswana. Because in those you will see that I've been complaining since day one. And also how when I complain it means I've been trying to like get them to listen to my story. You understand? At this point, 1 2, my roommates are now feeling like okay, I'm making them feel uncomfortable. What's the last resort? Talk to the camera.
Yeah.
I get.
Are you saying that the organization failed you?
Miss Botswana, you failed me dismally. You killed and crushed my dream. I got like it. Let me tell you something. Miss Botswana 2021, when I joined it, I was a baby. I genuinely loved the so when I failed it, like during that time I allowed myself to be me and just learn. But I knew I wasn't going to win Miss Botswana 2021 because I didn't have what it took to be a queen. So I went there to learn. When I made it to top 16, I was like, I knew nothing, but I made it to top 16 because I was being authentic. Let me then go back, join a few to go learn, preparing for this moment. So I can tell you what, I spent 2 years trying to prepare for this moment that they just ruined for me just like that. Over here say don't give any lahati, but when I have talking like that, because the moment I got to go to Lele Hana or Dabilo, how when I worry because Kiwo are Kawena. They could have done that. I mean, that's what we expect from management. You understand? For me to be dismissed not once but multiple times, it really hurts. And then afterwards, poster, but to me, like I said, talk on Facebook over your pain. How then can we say the queen is safe in their hands? You are breaking us, and worse. You are coming for my brand. The one that I took so long to build. To come see myself working with you guys. Hoping to continue building it with you guys. Just like that.
We are incredibly proud of this. We are incredibly proud of the journey each of you undertook and the courage you displayed by being part of this prestigious competition. To the ladies who were evicted, including Dabilo, I believe, in the first round, we celebrate your achievements and wish you nothing but success and happiness in all your future endeavors. Remember, this is not the end of your journey, but the beginning of many incredible opportunities to shine and make a difference. Congratulations once again to all the contestants. You are and will always be queens in your own right. With love and respect, Miss World Botswana Organization. Do you have a relationship or like some sort of a relationship with the PR whatsoever, yeah, Miss Botswana?
I have 0 relationships with them. I've met one of them actually before I auditioned.
Okay.
When I guess sure was I living for Poland for the other competition that I won?
Yeah.
Or Hakaisintla, but we had an encounter. My Sash had a weak pin. She gave me hers. In her giving me that pin, she told me how much she's rooting for me. How much she really likes me.
Yeah.
I won't say love because at this point I said love. How much she likes me. So having to meet her, like how you're like, oh, that's nice. And you see them, you don't expect much from them, but respect.
Yeah.
I didn't get that. It's as if the boot camp wasn't the person. She wasn't the person that I met. Yeah.
Like at the boot camp, like she wasn't the person that
She was
met. Like,
completely
she was totally
different. Yeah, she was. With more treatment, the same energy you're giving towards other ladies, may I please have it?
But she wasn't giving.
She
you
wasn't,
the same.
and I understand what it. You won't get the same energy, but not this confirmation. I'm there. I am there. Hi, kare. Singwa ha se iragele sentle ka re ke bua ka nna ha ke complain ke re ngwana o mongwe a re ka re nna is what's the most worst thing is I think I'm too kind. One I bila ha ne ke complainer that seconds that they gave me I would have said simama o ntse re yana. I didn't because ha ke re simama o ntse re yana I'm posing them more threat and harm to be evicted. I had to think about them and generalize things gore re tla re khalemelwe. I cannot tell what change. When I will change, I cannot change.
Dabilo, okay. We try by all means to avoid about stuff like that, but it's common knowledge. Ben like I chairman Miss Botswana or whatsoever. That's the face of Miss Botswana in the country, and why even us like the broadcasters or whatsoever, whenever we need to talk about Miss Botswana, like it's either the queen or Ben Raletzai. Like he's even went to like into other podcasts and all that. So the public now Ben Raletzai is he part of the boot camps? Kana he's not or whatsoever. Ene really team kana le he's part of the management is aware of dudes.
Well, the figure you're talking about, I can't really say much about
exactly,
because Remana once in a while.
Okay.
I get it. However, I do believe how he really Boba healing about feedback. If you seek for that feedback. And that figure you mentioned, what was his feedback when out? Ha ke bakara bokae ga ke itse sepe but ke mo compone ha la ga go kana we yo ka metsi a kere ona le khatlego ya go utlwa gore eska yawa so I don't know.
You don't know.
I don't know. Yeah.
But you cannot say okay fine, like you said a very valid point to bua gore ha selo ile sa gago o tshwanetse go nna close itse gore go iragalang ha le gore gona feedback
You seek for that.
Like you should seek feedback. But yeah, carrying one where is not someone who monang khapetsa like look at the boot campaign, like you won't say that
For the
physically.
Yeah, for the 5 days I've been there, I only met him once. That was the last day of evictions. That's when I met him. Yeah.
Like is he? I understand that you said you don't know how you got your marks and all that, but is he part of the panel? Yeah, the judge.
No.
Okay.
He wasn't part of the panel. Hare Ibile, when he showed face that day, he showed more interest. More corona. He was far from the management.
Okay.
You understand? Ibile, he left before the when the reigning queen and the princesses came in. He left. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
I've been.
let me tell you something. Kana when I walked in there, I was already a brand. I get.
Yeah.
I didn't come get like ka lebotlo le lena. Ke tlile ke le half a cup, willing to learn. You understand? And ga ke tla ke ntsalo batho motho o mpona kwa ntle can miss that and not realize I come humble and contrite. I get.
Yeah.
So go nna thata gore o ye go the owner we go lela teng without people thinking gore you want to be people's favorite. So Luana, you have to save yourself from the embarrassment, from the gossip, and say it's okay.
Or kind of like there are gonna be issues that you're sleeping with her and stuff like that.
So sometimes when you feel like I can protect myself from this, stay away. Yeah. So I nobody like any other girl that was in our midst during that moment. He asked me, he said, "Oh, there's a familiar face." Name, I gave him my name. Oh, makes sense. Then he I don't know, level something like that. So even the conversation we had was super brief because he had other ladies that he had to make sure they feel equal. Yeah.
Like is there someone who's responsible for your welfare? Like for the contestants' welfare?
I don't know. I don't know because if another thing, this was your role and you failed me. That's why I get in. I complained.
So, Kore, tell me, help us understand this. Like how, since Rosena someone who think welfare manager, how lela kontleng wala tetse mang and why kana offing and why?
Okay. Obviously, management
Okay.
Yeah. Well, most of the times she was the one who was addressing us in everything. That's the one. I really wish I could name names, but I can't. But wait, kids, I went to her and I mentioned a glimpse of what's going on. She dismissed
Sorry,
me.
Miss Botswana is a joke, guys. I'm sorry. So, like, there is no welfare manager. How long are you
thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that.
Talk to?
You know when I
do, like that's what a welfare manager does.
Thank you.
Like,
let me tell
fuck
you.
this shit.
Even I had forgotten about this. I get Rabotaka and I get
wait. Can I? But say you got a paying. La one hour ba na how about the boot camping ba going. Like how can you take kids to camps? Is there a doctor there?
What doctor?
What the fuck?
Because okay, no. Let me say this. I get there were two ladies that got injured. Banaba they seek for medical attention.
Yeah.
Like they are exhausted. Banaba go ngaking. But in house,
ngaka, how far was the doctor? Like
well, I don't know because Ghana look escapade by James, so I don't know what
so I don't know
what
that's why the boot camp.
Yeah, but
we to the escapade by James.
Yeah. So I also forgot about this. I know so I get when I said to them get migraine. I can never forget. So I mentioned it. And every day before going to boot camp, I had packed my medication with me. Surprisingly, somebody stole that bag. Somebody stole that bag.
Close shop, guys.
I get. I think that was on. I had it for so long. I get. Like you could see one. So we get when I tell I can still feel it. I mean it. I asked for something as simple as a painkiller. I was denied that painkiller.
Why?
I was denied that pain. And the most painful thing is, Lord. It only took one lady. And I'll mention it because she did something nice for me. That was Lorato. I forgot her name. She came through for me. We've never really had a conversation like that in Nalene. We've never sat down and had a one-on-one like that. But because you could see the pain that I was in, if you know migraine, it's very bad. And me going through that, and I still held my head up. You can imagine what I went through.
Yeah.
Management. I'm so strong. If at all in LA, the ladies that I came to compete with, I would have stayed because I've been with it for so long. But when you see management giving you a hostile environment, and you're like, if limpa hostile environment, because I expect you guys to see my worth, my preparation, and then crown me. If at all you feel unfit, if I'm not, give it to the next person. And to continue hurting myself more physically, mentally, emotionally, and worse, financially. It doesn't really make sense. That's why I'm saying, Botswana, I had to withdraw. I withdrawed. So don't even try to make it seem as if favor. No, it's a favor. Anybody that's put in a situation has a choice to either sit or leave. The contract didn't even say I shouldn't go. I left. And had they given me my phone earlier, I would have announced to my followers, guys, I left. No need to explain because I gotta give one thing. I left.
Makes sense. And I'm so sorry for what you went through, man.
Yeah. Hey?
I don't know
and
what
the
to
most
say.
heartbreaking thing is to see ladies that know what the challenge is, because you might not be in this competition, but you've been a pageant girl for so long. You know what the things that go on. Me, like or I know that. Okay, I know that. I get. But why are you laughing? Why are you turning it into a joke? Is my misery so funny that you find it fulfilling for you? But me, people that I'm like, it doesn't really make sense on my Facebook. You'd laugh. And you know what I said to myself? Sometimes these ladies don't speak out because of such behavior. Sometimes people don't speak about GBV being raped because of such behavior. And because now I have principles, wouldn't really allow me to stay in such a hostile place. I left. And in me leaving, I still hold my truth, and I'll continue to hold it because they get inspired by this. And let me tell you something, the pain that I'm going through right now, from the management and from the contestants, the winner of this Lene, because now had it 30-01. We are going to go through the same thing that we are going through. A crown is a crown, but you shouldn't look at it and say, I'd rather lose my dignity for it.
Yeah.
Who am I? It's okay.
There were issues earlier in the year, or like a couple of months ago, if not. So Nidi was about you talk when other social media users got the queen Anisha Rautusi, right? Yeah, like she's being treated unfairly, something like that.
Right? I remember.
By the organization.
Yeah.
Like, what is your bet on that? Like, I'm having experienced that. Like, do you think some element of truth to it?
If I had if I had the most highest amount of money in my account, I'd bet with it, all of it, one time, shwata. You know? Because how can I talk? Miss Botswana and Controversy are twins. There's always a lady every single year you're complaining. But hard because can't hella motilling. And Botswana have this thing ring. My one is all glitz and glamour. Kitiro. That's why I took time out to go perfect my skills. Because I get it, and you apply with what? With your portfolio. That speaks for you. So Botswana have this thing somebody because I deserve because I worked hard for it. If you look at it, if at all you look at it proper, somebody who has grit, somebody who only the power to fight. The Queen I can bet with you that the Queen isn't. Because hella and you need that crown more than anything. We weigh things differently. They weighed theirs and they decided to stay in that discomfort. I can't.
True, yeah.
I can.
Let's go back to the one interesting point, boot camp. Like already there is no welfare manager, there is no doctor, there is no boot camping. Like what is it there that's saying? I mean, since we're like there are no doctors, like are you guys checked for allergies or for instance? Like for me, there are some things that I don't eat. Like do they check those things or what?
Okay.
Like there's medication that I don't take, for instance.
Yeah. No, there was a first aid kit nyana. So Baba whenever you had the allergics, you are selling thing, you understand?
Yeah.
And thing it's in galore, kidijo. But as far as being well kept, well taken care of,
upkeep,
it's super horrible. You're gonna be shocked.
Tell us about it.
No, you had to kind of
No, but Kana, you know why? We want to know these things. Kana, if Kele Flazer yan, ke bona Miss Botswana. Na ke feel hore le sharp because ra bore le bona le khabile, everything it's you get le bantle. Wa bona. So we don't know the internal things or behind closed doors. And you are the only person, you are the only person who can say it or hey gents, you know, things like that. You are the only person.
Is it hygienic?
Yeah.
Like the place?
The place it's okay, it's clean.
Yeah, like the escapade.
There's somebody's brand. It's clean. Like
yeah, the escapade.
But imagine, let me set an idea for you. We have 30 ladies. I get. We sleep modi tents, 2 by 2. Zippy hayo. Zippy hayo. I get. At my at 2 a.m. Already coming. Isn't coming. When I come for Teresa, thing has that one. You wake up at 3 a.m. Maybe that's okay because I get that they're trying to. When I came at 3 a.m., I've experienced it when I was competing also for the international crown.
Yeah.
I get. You have to wake up early. I get and get yourself in the zone, in the mood. I get. Make sure when you step out, you look the part. 3 a.m. I understand. We see mo ke go rankere wana planka ya ga tlo bidwe palette palette no e gata yana it's a room it's a one size ya 2.5 times 2 mo boteleng divided into 5 ke toilet mo teng it's small toilet e ba go bela palette o gata palette o a bo tlhapa ha wa tlhapa mitse tenyana one wa tlhapa ke o bidi ha ya go tla itla se go tlhale ke mo sentse fuck one tlhaloganya and ga se gantsi ba ka clear so you can imagine I've been there for 5 days you can imagine how stinking it was one tlhaloganya even I won't lie to you never ke re ba mitse ka mollo ne ba tlhatlasheng ibile gape ne ba re tsosa gone but the hygiene guys is just so bad like it's super bad. Imagine o mo bommeng ba gago o tlhapela ha kae
Aish.
One tlhaloganya you're only given one bucket of water like bucket e kana ke ga o tlhapa metsi ya ke a batla go ntha re wena o ka save metsi ro toto o push yana instead of we tell because you know go to tlhapa gape the following day only once if you wanted to bath twice I get no ke khale metsi a tse di go tepeng ba go thapa ke na komang e re tshetsang ka eno re ha go serame o ka tsa metsi a serame a tekeng a tse di bo ro thapa ka one mo serameng re tshetsana komang
Aish.
And also we have snakes, we have frogs. Bona ka tenteza rena di hana get. And go kombinye kwa I get. Wonzo we hita. Ke go di bathroom. Wena buziwolo wana ka phatha ka tsama. We thought we've caught 2 snakes in the camp.
Hey.
Others literally fear frogs. I mean, I'm afraid of lizards. Why ain't got clap? But these issues are small issues. The biggest issue here is character assassination. Botswana being drawn this silver platter. That's not as silver as you think.
Yeah.
The issue here is katello. You know what ba kanya gore bone ka gore ke di big brands. They can khatalla the upcoming brands. Transparency. If you are wrong, say you are wrong. That's just it.
Yo,
okay. Yo guys. Tota Dabilo.
And there's still more to share.
Do like there's just a whole lot to share and all that.
Can I say something? One last thing?
Yeah, like get near the end, but yeah.
This is the last time I'm going to address this issue.
Yeah.
Until otherwise when you take the legal route.
Yeah.
For me now, this serves as a call for action. If you know that you sit in a seat of power, you have the strength and all the resources to tap in your hand and make a change. You've been listening to other ladies that came before me. but what's a hireletse? I afforded you the chance to listen to the full story, and I hope the other ladies come through and share their stories. And unsu urutla relela aboro wana gana go tšhentšha sepe a mmere mo pusong e ntšha kana go tšhentšhile mebele. There's a call for change. Go thata. Sponsors, you are pouring money ha no gore maditeng go tlhela ga e go sustaina ga e go godisa these queens. I'll ask you something. We've crowned queens before. In capital letters, where are they now? Matshelo bona a tšhentšhile. The only person when onka gore nkere their lives changed tremendously because of their hard work. Let's so chombo.
What about Palesa? Can't like before Palesa and Elamang? I don't remember.
Fafa.
Pirinyan.
Where is she now?
I don't
And
know.
it's super quiet. Bakile ba bamtseng mo teaming lo ana ra hella go.
Like, what about the grand prizes? Like, are they always delivered?
People like now with
And there's always stories.
yeah, there are always
definitely.
Palesa was also allegedly
Yeah.
she was promised she's winning a car. I think it was a Mercedes-Benz C63, I think. I'm terrible with cars.
Yeah.
Where is it? I can tell you that it's safe to say that I am the only one that got all of their prices that were set to have got.
I know, but I get that one game is supernatural.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know how to can I ask Miss Botswana.
Oh, okay.
Eh,
Yeah,
general.
yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
give credit where it's due.
Okay, yeah. Yeah.
But other organizations are failing to do what they said they'll do. Eh.
Yeah.
I can hardly say lemone palesa kgetsa benze ga. Sometimes nako ngwe wa lwa go tswa ga go hela hala abo ngala ore go shapo. Le nako teng palesa ha we thata. That's why le go sharp. Me gape ha so go monate mo because sometimes you invest emotionally, mentally and financially. We itse gore I can invest bokana. Ke go tsa senna.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
So
How you Benz?
Benzara.
Bulo again dry.
Bra.
no.
Havalege.
Oh, you think?
Julian.
Jolly and
For
you know,
real?
I'm cruising nicely, eh?
For real?
if
On the brighter side of
if
things.
there's one thing that I should appreciate
Yeah.
in my supporters,
Yeah.
they never failed me. On the
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
I have these things that I have, and my portfolio is so huge and very healthy. Like not healthy, but rich. Like it's really interesting because of them. On the line. Shout out to my supporters for always having my back. Korea ha mpona ke teng mo tlhoka le transport.
Yeah. And also shout out to Miss Supernatural Botswana, like the whole organization.
Yeah, Miss Supranational Botswana. And the auditions are coming up soon, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know the audition, guys.
Yeah, shout out to them. Yo, guys, remember that we're shooting this episode from Cycad Palm Hospitality, the best hotel in town, man. I don't know Dabilo, we had no silver or gold to have you whatsoever, but anytime you want to come here, spend the night or whatsoever, come with your team.
Give my hand.
For you. For you, man. For you. Yeah, man.
But the ones are stress.
Yeah, for you, Cycad like holiday, whatever,
Thank you so
man.
much, guys.
Yeah, no sweat, man. Like, it's the best hotel in town, man. Like, come check it out, come see how beautiful it is. Like, it's nice, right?
Yeah.
Like you can see, man. Yeah, this whole episode is sponsored by Kanako, the best and most reliable commercial and industrial equipment supplier or store. They sell agriculture equipment, butchery equipment, bakery equipment, do like a whole lot of stuff, man. Whatever business that you are getting into or trying to expand, it's look at the equipment. They just talk to them. But skills, like they sell skills, medical equipment, and a whole lot of things. Jack's Gym is our fitness partner, like as you can see that shredding in, like a better weight and all that. Gomz the Barber is the hair plug and all that. If you wanna cut your hair and all that, check out Gomz the Barber, man. Dabilo, who are your personal sponsors? Like, do you have like personal sponsors and all that?
Okay, I'd call it family, hey?
Yeah,
Because during this journey, me being a model, I've made relationships and I've built pages.
Yeah.
I have Tebogo Duch. She does my makeup. Yeah, now with Leon Honeana.
Tebogo Duch.
Yes. And then hair strands on my hair. This one, hair strands. And then the suit from Funky Resi. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah. They should never ever say overview. Hey, see about black girl. They should never say that. So Dabilo, like we said, Harry Simon, we had to talk about this pressing issue and all that, and now I mean people are hooked into you now, like how painful it has been for you with this whole journey and all that, but there's a whole lot of things to talk about, but let us not stuff like that quickly.
Yes.
Yeah, where you from? I can't tell not like you from Majiteng.
Dumbu.
Dumbu. Hey, Flazer ke santla bona mokala go montla. Yeah, man. When? How did you grow up?
Oh, my name is Dabilo Moses. So if you like, I wish you should like. You should call me Botswana's Diamond. Because I really deserve that name, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm 24 years old, and I am from Majiteng.
Yeah.
I have 2 siblings, 2 men, because I'm grown, eh?
Yeah.
And I'm the youngest, and I'm the only girl. I studied broadcasting and journalism. I graduated last year.
Interesting.
Yes.
Wait.
And I wore the suit, eh?
Wait, like Lemko or
Lemko Queen.
Okay. Shout out to Lemko.
Shut up.
Yeah, man. Lemko is the reason why we have this setup here. Like,
Really?
you know that?
Oh,
Bro.
man.
Shout out to
That's what we
Lemko,
call
guys.
empowerment, eh?
Exactly, dog. Yeah, man. Shout out. You know, like Lemko has transformed Botswana to a greater level.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I've also taken a few courses on the side, so it's really safe for me to call myself a communication specialist. Yes.
Nice.
And of course, I'm going back to school for a different course. Yeah.
Like which one is that one?
No. Stay tuned. The next time, Kate, like again, address me nicely.
Yeah.
Like I'm a beauty with brains, guys.
So if this already like your beauty what career like is working out, if ever it stops, what would you venture into?
That would be being a presenter, host, anything that has to do with cams. Like I really love being in front of the camera.
Okay.
Anything that has to do with comms, you know. Yeah, but I do believe as I venture into my other career, I'll take it more seriously, and then these ones I'll just make them like the smaller portions.
Okay.
Yeah.
Podcast for you.
Yeah, podcasting maybe.
And really ask them about their experience. Eh?
Yeah.
Thank you for the idea, but I'm joking. Like guys, all things comms.
Yeah.
That's me.
So where did you grow up, Gabs? Because like I met you a couple of years ago, like you and
It was a
Gabs and all
long
that.
time
Yeah. A long time back.
That was the first and last. I get
Did you grow up in Gaborone or what?
Ke tswa ko Majiteng we.
Yeah.
Ke tswa ko Toto me, but ke holetse mo Gaborone. All of my years as me, I've always been in Gaborone. But yeah, ke a go gae ka bone mo di festival and ha ja ka bana ba bangwe because kana motho wa sa itseng kwa tswang teng ke mo ka latlhegile.
Yeah, definitely.
So every year now and then I go gae.
Tswana English medium?
Hey, I'm a Tswana breed.
Oh, Tswana medium.
You know, I'm a
Tswana medium.
like when I phone.
Do you remember this beef yako primary? Yeah, I'm like, you went to which schools? Like, which schools do you go to?
Okay.
Primary.
Primary school, I went to Masa Primary School.
In
Junior.
phase 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then junior, I went to Maikano Junior Secondary School. And then senior, that was
Maikano
Lotsane. In G West.
Oh, G West.
Just by the shops, like and then senior, that was Lotsane.
Oh,
It's
that's funny.
Palagwe, yeah.
Shut up. It has to be P1.
That was, wait, why did I forget?
So, like, which house were you, though?
The red one.
Like, which one? Do like none of Nkwe? Can't do no more. Oh, Matswani.
Guys, I forgot. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but let's open it up a bit.
Yeah.
How we see my house? Just comment. On
Yeah.
house in.
Definitely. Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. Shout out to Lotsani in the building, man. Shout out to Mr. Motswaiso. Shout out to DT, Coach Kara. Shout out to Rankosha. Shout out to Gomz. Yeah, man. Shout out to Sadi. Hey, dog. Shout out to a whole lot of people,
For
man.
me, shout out to all of them because they really loved me. Eh?
Yeah,
They loved
yeah.
me. Like I have zero complaints. Like
Yeah, the mic. Yeah.
I have zero complaints. Shout
Yeah.
out to all of my teachers in all the schools I've been. They've really been a huge part of who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toto ne ke le ngwana wa ke Papa wait.
Like, were you born?
They really allowed me to be me.
Like on no border.
No.
Like when batlang go Palapano.
Because my father
Oh.
got transferred to Palape.
Oh,
So we
okay.
had to be with him. You know, daddy's girls. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is mom and dad still together?
Oh, so my father, I mean my uncle who took me in.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom passed away when I was young. That I was 6 years old.
That's
And because I'm a 2000 girly,
Yeah.
what look at like a 06 when I was only 6 years old.
Oh,
And then my
sorry
father,
about
they're not together obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
then like
the
your
father I'm
uncle.
talking about is my uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How was it like? Oh, did you your uncle like that?
Man, when I tell you my uncle is the most that man is super humble, eh?
Yeah.
That man on a lesetho. I've never felt otherwise. I've never felt otherwise. I've never felt like I am different from his daughter or his son.
Yeah.
They used to call us twins actually. Me and my cousin Megan. Not my cousin. Why am I saying cousin? Me and my
Oh, like
sister Megan Pito.
Okay.
You've met her, right?
Yeah, like so many times.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
really treated me like a moto. You understand? They also understood who I want to be. They also played a very huge role in how I turned out because
Yeah.
they're very strict, but also not strict. Complain.
Yeah.
You know when you like have those daddy and daughter moments,
Yeah.
and you just share everything without being judged.
Yeah.
That's him.
Like the father is a cop, if I'm not mistaken. right?
Yeah, he's a cop.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
now he's in Pigwe. Shout out to Kiwarile Pito. I love you so much.
Yeah, shut up.
Ke go smile at that one, eh?
No, man,
Yeah, like man, yeah, please to the mic. Please.
guys, the men in my life. Yo, guys, the men in my life are trash.
I don't know.
Like, look at the gentlemen that I have here.
No, no, men are not trash after all.
Okay, let me say it.
Yeah.
The men in my life are not trash.
Yo, so in terms of I mean, how was it like Hola like without your mom as you like obviously said how were you able to obviously like the support from your pops
Uncle.
who's your uncle and all that, but
Yeah.
how were you able to strengthen up hello to who you are in life, stuff like that?
Well, I'll start with one experience. I get. Otsura hartana ko primary ni khilogote. Oh, are mahantar belle bo mama ba pereyang. Something like that, right? And nane gotla my grandmother, we lost her 2013. No gotla ene, and they'll make it seem as if like they were really bullying me into saying, "Oh, your mother's a granny. Where's your mother?" You understand? So that's why, like, I was bullied for a long time that I don't have it in me. That's why when I had the management without any substantial proof, it really hurt me. So growing up without a mother, oh man, I can't wait to get home to share this with my mother. It's very hard. But I am grateful that when my mother passed away, he left me with 2 siblings. So all hope wasn't lost. I had my grandmother then. And after that, after her passing, I had a few rough years that I would never wish on anybody. Maybe those years really made me a softie. I don't know, but I had the most roughest years ever up until I landed in the hands of my uncle. Then I can tell you, I have been okay. I've never felt the absence of a mother because even the people that I meet in the journey of life, for me, those are my parents, those are my mothers. Your mother doesn't really mean a biological mother. Anybody that really nurtures you, who you are, and really wants you to become the best version of yourself, that's somebody you can call, that's my parent.
Like, is there anyone that you can say she has been a mother to you, Miss Botswana, in a way? How good or how bad it is. Like, is there a mother figure, Miss Botswana? Like the management? Nada.
And the actual mothers there, hey? The actual mothers there, but their role, they're lacking dismally. No.
Do you have any sort of, still on you personally, do you have any sort of, like this thing, Miss Botswana, hella, yeah, like, it has shown me that like from the boot camp to how you guys the sokolanga thing and all that, like it has shown me that we only see the final product.
Yeah.
You know, like we only see the final product, you guys going on stage, this and that, stuff like that. Like we don't know how crazy things are.
It's very
beyond,
crazy.
yeah.
It's very crazy. The management in there changed, but the top ones aren't changed. But they cannot stay in their positions because they are being paid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they don't have that thing, yeah, and that's just it. So sometimes we join these things to empower and grow ourselves, but most importantly to fight for those individuals. Dabilo project they are making Poland or Botswana got me. I really mean it because they know how good I am in my craft.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Do you have any weaknesses?
I do.
Like what are they?
Man, I think hi man. You see, when I say to you the story of my life really made me a softie. Sometimes when things go on, it takes me a long time to react. So I think that's one of my biggest weaknesses, and I am not willing to change that, because for me it keeps me grounded as far as humility is concerned. I appreciate it and I acknowledge it as a weakness. However, it's okay. Yeah.
Like in terms of your, for me, I mean, I'm different. Like I'm blessed in that regard. You know, I have a speech disorder, like I stammer when I speak and all that, but here I am, a podcaster and all that. Like that's how I feel that God has blessed me greatly. Why don't you have
Surprisingly, we have the same problem, hey?
Serious?
Like I said to you, there was a few years in my life where I went through a lot. So I lost my speech because the things I was going through, I lost my speech. So when it came back, that's when I started stuttering. So like my speech is not clear. It's not like I am not perfect. It's only that I just have that speech problem there and there.
Yeah.
But I don't think you picked it.
Yeah,
but it's there.
Yeah.
That's one of my weaknesses as well.
Shout out. You know, yo guys, whoever on a speech disorder or whatsoever, don't let it limit you, man. Like just do whatever that you believe in and then get through to it, man. Like I am a testimony, she's a testimony, Flazer as well. Bozale no Stamara, but yeah, is and all that. Flazer, anything that you'd like to add on
Miss Botswana
Ritual shop by you know, like it's not like we hate on them. Listen guys, like here on Overview, like we are always chastised for whatsoever, because dude, like this is what we like we're always trying to correct things.
Yeah,
you get it. And Dabilo, like I'm proud of you for standing up for yourself, for your beliefs, for your values and all that. I always say that, listen, stuff like that, but and you're not standing up for yourself only, you know, like you're doing this for the generation after you and for the for your industry here, like in general. So big ups to you, man. Keep on doing that. Anything Chief Ghost?
We don't really have much this side, but from us to you, Dabilo, it's like I'm worrying. Things don't happen to us, but they happen for us.
Yeah.
Eventually, like that clear, and you see what why.
Yeah.
Stay strong.
Definitely. Boza, anything? Ska stamarela mo mic.
God bless you, Hela. Don't worry. What I see.
Yeah. Like, should we mention that there's someone behind the?
No.
Okay. All right. Rabansa. Yeah. Wait. Hey. Like, are you dating?
Are you single?
Huh?
Like, are you dating?
Wakat.
Okay. Okay. One thing that I always wondered, can tell like how the contestant Miss Botswana, how Miss Botswana, are you allowed to date?
Well, you're allowed to date, but whatever you do on the side shouldn't hinder what they want.
But you're allowed to date.
But you're allowed to date. I get how But as long as Botswana ba ka se ke bo amane go pethata le se ba se batlang le tiro ya gago e feeling, then that should be okay.
So like are you saying that Miss Botswana allows Anisha to have a boyfriend?
I don't know.
No, I get it. Like,
No, I get it.
Miss Botswana, are you allowed to be in a relationship?
I get ha ke araba.
Eh.
Ne ke bua ka experience ya me. I get. So ka gore ga ke se ke winne ka hana. Ga ke itse re bona tsameng sa bone dintse.
But me like ha le tsena ha go nke go te ke ra mo boot camping ha ba ra ona le boyfriend ga gana le eno.
No, ha ba nke ba ria.
Oh, ha nke ba ria.
Yeah.
No wonder like she had like the love bite and stuff like that. And we had this conversation on the podcast and I remember I don't think these guys are allowed to date. So I guess I was wrong. No wonder. But anyway, Dabilo, please talk to the people, man. Like there's your cam, right? Yeah, like there's your cam over there. Yeah. In closing.
Okay.
Address the elephant in the room quickly and then address your offense and then address Botswana go kakaretso.
Okay.
Yeah.
The biggest elephant in the room was I was trying to save my brand. I was not eliminated. That's false in capital letters. I seeked, I asked, I begged, not once but twice, to self-evict. And I was hoping that they would be honest about that.
Yeah.
Or rather, the person would deliver the news to the rest of the management. Clearly, they failed. My supporters, my family, those that don't know me and only met me during this moment, the competition, the things. Thank you for your support, by the way. Competition. Maybe it swallowed me. Maybe it didn't. Maybe top 25. And most importantly, it's always important to listen to both sides of the stories. Don't listen to one side of the story and then have a glimpse of the other. You make your own verdict. Guilty until proven guilty. Yes. Thank you so much.
To Botswana ko lapeng.
To Botswana ko lapeng. I'm just At this point, I don't know. At this point, I learn hakitsi.
You.
I have signed, sealed, delivered all that I had to deliver. I am done. Done.
Wait, like you quitting?
I'm going to school. I cannot go back again to the same management in the next year and expect them to crown me. That's a high-class mediocrity. I will not.
So like...
Miss Botswana was the biggest dream that I had, that I worked hard for so long. The second one, Toto. I'm a graduate. That's also willing to go back to school, to go grab another one. I'd rather go grab another one.
Yeah.
Yes. Those that have seen me, felt me, heard me in the pageantry industry can vouch for me. Yeah. Her impact was great. I could have competed internationally.
Yeah.
Out of in Poland, we made it to top 24. Top 24 again. Top 24. Top 24. When we have management don't know how we've never met before. But they saw my worth. Presentation are feeling. The way she packaged herself, she can do better than more top 24. So yeah, me with it.
So like you quitting pageantry?
I'm done. Why go back to a place that doesn't know how to appreciate you? Not only you and the rest of the other ladies. Why go back to a place where now you have to compromise your dignity? Ethics play a huge role. I go, man, I leave this industry with my dignity intact, not with my tail in between my legs. Ke sharpo. Pero I'm high botlhoko. Se se nkusa botlhoko ke go sengwa leina fela.
So like even if you get an offer maybe somewhere in a different country to go do pageantry, like you won't do it.
Why?
Why not?
Why should I?
Like why shouldn't
you let me tell you. You cannot keep on giving yourself multiple times to something that keeps on rejecting you. wa re ke hana ga ke tle ke sena sepe. There's a rich portfolio that not only me that is not only kept for me, that's quite public, by the way. I get ga ke re ka tla special treatment, ga ke re ne ke tshwaretse sepe, but competition should be competition. Let preparation set you apart. If now we go kama ikutla rona because re bo mmero tle mo committing, do you even think gore go can, like, you're just hurting yourself, man? Thuto ha ka go tsa botlhoko e ka go godisa on tlhaloganya. Gompieno when I go to when I go to Tiro, I won't be considered that much because I've given pageantry much time, more than what my qualification. You see how much I sacrificed. Yeah, so for me, I am done genuinely. I am done. Me ko yin ketla ba ketana ke rola mo molo le ko tiro. Mo ngwe ke hedit.
Hey, bro, like that's sad, man.
And I hope for the management, you're really happy with the impact that you're really leaving us with. Because not only my dream was shattered, multiples.
That's sad. It's quite sad.
Yeah, wrap it up.
To the overviewers, Dabilo, thank you so much, my nigga.
Thank you so much.
At least don't allow Kolo. Ota gore kisa hava. Obo like we simola business.
Guys, I have a good name. Right now.
Yeah, like at least you have a kind of good name.
Yeah.
Do like an education.
Yeah.
You know?
Where are you not go konyana mo ko jinaring? It's okay.
At least, you know, to the overviewers of all the places that you could have been at, you chose to be with us here on Overview Radio, and that's something that we appreciate a lot, man. Like we don't take it lightly, man. We don't take it lightly. Next week, they introduce the membership card. Like subscribe, support the channel, guys. Keep on supporting the channel. Like you know that, like I mean, like we've been, you know, like when Dabilo Abu like she's quitting and all that, you know, like that made me think of how we've been attacked like a whole lot of times. Overview,
so times.
But Hara quit because it's you people like who kept on saying, don't quit, guys, don't quit, like we got you and all that. So we appreciate you for that, guys. You know, that's why we love you so much, man. For the first time ever, I'm telling them that I love them, though. Do you love them?
Love them so much.
For real? Do you love your fans?
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
I love my fans
A lot.
wholeheartedly.
A lot.
One of the week I didn't know boot camp on the phone.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm not gonna thank us because I wanted to know what's going on to appreciate them, because the way I appreciate them,
Yeah.
I have a comment, I have a share, I react and comment. Can I a lot of time here? I'll go every single comment.
Yeah.
Comment.
Yeah, reply and all that. Yeah, man, like that's how much we love you guys. Shout out to Cycad Palm Hospitality. Shout out to Kanako Equipment. Shout out to Jake's Gym. Shout out to Gomz the Barber. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to you, the overviewers. We love you so much, man. And this is how we sign out, baby. Whatever. We out. Oh no. Nice one.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
How long